So I thought I'd knock together a quick video on some tips on what I wish I knew before I purchased a DJI drone. A lot of these things apply to a lot of the series, whether it's the Phantom, Mavic. Here is just a highlight of the 9 tips that I'm going to be going through, but just in brief, I'm going to be talking about DJIGO App, how drones don't record sound, how you don't need data for your cell phone or iPad use, how to manually land, how to insert, take off gimbal, battery drain, fast versus slow, battery eject, and some battery tips, and finally about use of drones in national state parks, whether it's US or Canada. So the first thing you might want to do is just check that your cellular device, whether it's mobile, cell, you should go and check it against the DJIGO app. You can use other apps. Lychee is a very popular one, so you should always check to see what device you have and the compatibility that you've got there. So another misconception is that drones record sound. Of course, if they did, it would sound horrible. So no drones for DJI record sound. Mobile tablets, they don't require data to be on. They often go through the Wi-Fi that's actually on the controller itself. So you don't actually need to have a device that has the ability to connect to data over 4G, 3G, LTE. So, if you're in a situation where your cell phone maybe craps out, whether the battery dies or it freezes up, you're going to need to know how to manually land a drone. There's 2 ways you can do it. You can obviously bring it down just by bringing down the left joystick, and then you can cut the motors out by using the first diagram here, or you can just cut out the motors by holding down the left stick all the way down south position. Gimbal guards on the Phantom series are pretty tricky to get on and off. You'll see in this video here, it slides off to the right, and you repeat the process when it's complete. Pay attention to the sign there and how it locks and unlocks. It's fast. The slow method is just to turn on the drone and just leave it in standby. The fast way is just to obviously fly the hell out of it. Just for safekeeping, when you're done with your drone, you want to just eject the battery slightly, like what you can do in this picture here. It just helps with connectivity and drainage issues. Down the button for 5 seconds, it'll display a series of lights denoting what the health of the battery is. And here's a graph here that just outlines what that represents. Big thing I wish I knew before buying was the restrictions in national parks and the no-fly zones in general, whether it's US or Canada. So be sure to check your local aviation guides for where you can and can't fly. I hope this video was of some use. Be sure to subscribe and like and leave a comment if you can. Thank you.